Okay, that is 25K right there.
Hello to you, Alex. So pre-recording, I asked how your day was, and it seemed like you're quite excited to tell me, so I told you to hold it until we began recording. So now, let me know, how was your day?
Hello. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's been very exciting. I've mentioned it in the chats with the others, and it's been incredibly hectic. It's been so much, like my dad used to say it, good problems. You have good problems. Because it is about how the company has kind of boomed up in the last few months. It's been going from, 10 to 20K to now like 60, 80K in a month. And I'm like trying to keep up. So yeah, good problems. I guess July of last year, that's when I joined, back when it was called HU, Hustlers University 2.0, I believe, specifically. And I joined the freelancing campus. I was like, all right, you know what? Let me see what this is about. Is this something I can learn from? Because I wasn't a beginner necessarily. And then I went through the early stages that Dylan Madden had there. And since I've been through the whole freelancing process, I was like, okay, well, is there some credibility here? And yes, all the stages that I saw, the 10 stages, I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I've been through. Everything is exactly how I can remember from experience through trial and error. Yeah, I'm like, all right. Yeah, okay. So despite all the controversy online, yes, they do know what they talk about. And the people who go against, at least in the freelancing campus, they just haven't tried enough or haven't been through it. But from my experience, yes, everything noted there, that is exactly how it was. So then I started listening to Dylan, and I was looking more into the higher up. How do you say? Not necessarily
more advanced material.
Yeah, more advanced material. A little bit more about the company side, the sales, how to talk, trying not to stutter, how to be more exciting, and all of those areas. And then a little bit specific about people management, which isn't as common on the more basic courses.
So in terms of figures, maybe before you joined the real world to now, how much could you contribute to the real world in terms of scaling?
So I can pretty much guarantee that one of the projects we landed, there was a specific thing that Dylan taught that I would pretty much say, okay, that is 25K right there. He was telling me about the whole process of, how to delegate this task, how to set up the company using a holding company next. And we were specifically talking about the UAE. So that process has going through. He also told me about setting up a trust and how you can kind of like borrow your items tax-free. So that's been something I've talked about with my accountant, and that's been going through. So just by tax savings alone, if you count that in, that is many 100,000 right there. Something that I never thought about before Dylan mentioned it. Mm-hmm. The 25K, that is specifically from the how to stop stuttering, and which is a very recent course he made. So that happened, I believe, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Maybe it's been 5. It's kind of hard to keep track of just that one. But the client specifically said, you know what, Alex, you sound like you know what you're talking about, so we're going to trust you compared to the other clients. And I was like, Dylan, you legend.